Solo Leveling Season 2, Episode 1, Anime vs. Manhwa Comparison, and also we will show you the exclusive scenes that is only available in Manhwa. Let's begin.
Hello.
Huh? Are you still sleeping?
Yeah, I'm a bit tired.
Check the time.
What time is it?
2 o'clock.
What?
Do you remember that you have to come to school today?
By when do I have to get there?
5 o'clock.
I won't be late, so don't worry.
As expected of my brother, call me before you arrive.
Maybe I should dress better. I'm going to see my sister's teacher after all.
Number 280.
How may I help you?
I would like a new debit card and to update my bank book.
All right.
1.4 billion? He looks young, so how?
Oh, could you tell me what your job is?
I'm a hunter.
People say that hunters make quite a bit of money. I guess his rank is pretty high.
Our bank has recently released a new product for VIP customers. It's been getting positive reaction from our customers. Do you want to try it out?
The raid with Jinho is making a lot of money. No, I'm fine.
Sung? Are you really Sung Jinwoo?
What? Is it strange?
Wow, so people can change this much.
I'm meeting my sister's teacher. Do you want me to come in a tracksuit and slippers?
Wow, who's that?
Wow, he is so handsome.
Isn't that Gina with him? Looks like he's her brother.
Hello.
Yes, hello.
Who's that? A graduate? I wouldn't forget a student as eye-catching as him. Is he a new professor?
Wow, you are pretty popular. That's right. You don't have a girlfriend, no? What were you doing last night that kept you out so late? Should I introduce you to a cute student?
Don't make fun of me.
Aha! I'm very sorry.
Jinha's brother? Nice to meet you. I'm her teacher. I didn't know Jinha had such a cool brother.
Although I graduated from this school, it's my first time seeing this teacher.
Please, take a seat.
Thank you.
You don't have to worry since Jinha has a good personality and a kind disposition. She's a role model student, so I don't have to worry much either. Do you know that Jinha is aiming for medical college?
Yes.
Her marks are good, and her academic report is also good. So, I think she can make it. But don't put too much pressure on her.
Okay.
I heard that you are working as a hunter. Perhaps. If Jinha was determined to have abilities, would you make her do hunter's work?
No.
As expected. The reason I am asking these things is because recently, there is a student that is trying to quit school after being determined to have awakened. Now, this student isn't attending school anymore. If this keeps going, the school will have no choice but to take measures. Even if one becomes a hunter, isn't it good to get graduation papers? Since I don't know much about hunters, I have to ask about these things.
What rank did that student receive?
I heard that. It's the lowest rank.
E rank. This student will die sooner or later.
If you are fine with it, I want to ask you a favor. That student happens to be Jinha's friend. Can you talk to her so that she is at least willing to graduate?
Jinha's friend? Yes, she is a female student called Han Song-yi. Miss, what did you say her name was?
Han Song-yi. Do you know her?
Korea is small after all. As expected, it was you.
Mister, why are you here?
Is a kid even allowed to do raids? If an underage kid is awakened, then there's no law banning them from raids. You are a high schooler, right? Do you have any raid experience? E rank, I assume.
What happened? The hunter my teacher wanted to introduce me to. Was you, mister?
Are you friends with her?
Isn't that Gina? Are you perhaps Gina's brother? I even visited the hospital with her once, but I didn't see your face. If you're Gina's brother, I can see why you're acquainted with my teacher.
We're not really acquaintances.
I don't know what my teacher said to you, but I don't plan on returning to school. I don't plan to quit being a hunter either.
You are an E rank, right? Normal attacks will not work on monsters. You will need a weapon imbued with magic. If you do end up purchasing a weapon, it will wear out quickly and you are forced to purchase another. It's not a profitable business. So, do you plan on fighting with your bare fists? You aren't dreaming of becoming a full-fledged hunter just because you made some money from our raid team.
Enough with the lecture. You are also an E rank.
Oh, she is quite persistent. Well, I was the same. Don't worry. I wasn't planning on convincing you to quit. It's hard to accept the reality until you have faced the cold and cruel world with your own eyes.
Huh? Then why are you here?
To turn you into a great hunter.
The atmosphere sure is different. I ended up visiting South Korea earlier than I expected.
You're here.
Oh, look who it is. Long time no see. What business does Koreans Hunter Guild Woo Jinchul have here?
It's only natural that a hunter from the monitoring division is here to receive and observe the S-rank hunters arriving in Korea.
Monitoring division? You're still working as that old geezer chairman Go Gunhee's right arm. If it was me, I would have cut off his left arm, made sure he couldn't do anything without his right arm, and taken over everything.
How long do you plan on staying?
I don't plan on staying in Korea for too long. I'll return after I finish some business. Don't worry.
The businessman who has abandoned his homeland and moved to United States has. Does it involve E-rank hunter Sung Jin-woo and D-rank hunter Yoo Jin-ho?
As expected from a member of Monitoring Division, asking something you already know about. Will you stop me? You stopping me.
I'm just devoted to my job.
I'm out of breath now that I'm at the airport.
You are right, my chest feels heavy.
I like you. How about you join the Scavenger Guild? We can treat you better than that old geezer.
S-rank hunter Hwang Dong-soo, his brother Hwang Dong-suk, has been suspicious of murdering many hunters, as if he was cutting a lizard's tail. The reason we couldn't start a proper investigation was due to his brother. They are truly brothers bond by blood. Even their lack of sentiment after cruel murders is the same. Despicable trash.
It has been a while.
Long time no see, Chief On.
I am the chief of the second department of the management, On Song-min.
I am Hyun Ji-chul, an assistant from the same department.
You're that student from before.
Hello.
E-rank. It should be nothing. No. Since there is also the case of Hunter Sung Ji-woo, I wouldn't jump to conclusions. I was surprised when I received a call from Hunter Sung Ji-woo and wanted to experience a new recruit's training session. He must be interested in White Tiger Guild, right? Since it was a request from none other than Hunter Sung Ji-woo, I've accepted it without hesitation. Experiencing new recruits training session. This is good. If he gains interest after watching White Tiger's excellent training system. I've already explained it to the other hunters, so there's no need to worry. Since this is an area with a high concentration of gates, not many people live here anymore. 80% of the households have already left. They say it's been decided to shut down certain areas completely. A C-rank gate, perfect for a field trip, has opened here just in time.
It's already past 9 o'clock. Let us stop the chatter and get started. We're not here for a picnic.
Who is he?
He is our new A-rank recruit, but he seems offended after hearing that. I have accepted your request, saying that a dungeon isn't a place for fooling around.
A-rank?
His name is Kim Chul, and as you can see, he's a tank. This attack force is composed of 1 A-rank, 7 B ranks, and 4 C ranks, for a total of 12 people. It may seem like an overkill with the amount of A rank and B ranks participating in C rank gate, but they're still just new recruits. They must first gain some dungeon experience.
But to bring in A rank and 7 B ranks, if the raid is too easy, the effect might diminish. No, rather she might realize the difference between herself and other hunters. Realize how helpless E-rank hunters are in dungeons.
When do we enter?
Since the raid will become too easy if Hunter Sung Jin-woo participates, please just watch from the sideline.
Mister, aren't you coming?
After you. What's this sensation?
Chief, the gate is...
What is this?
No way. The dimension is fluctuating like waves. Something is wrong. The sensation from the gate is completely different from before. What is this ominous sensation? It's dangerous. I have to quickly get out of.
Chief Han, call the main attack force immediately. Hunter Sung Jin-woo.
Chief, what should we do about this? Hunter Jin-woo is being sucked into the gate.
This isn't a problem that can be solved just by calling the main attack force. I must directly call the master.
It's a red gate? How does a red gate appear from a C-rank gate? If that's true, I'll have to come check it out myself.
Nice car.
It's still not appropriate enough to escort a S-rank hunter.
Well, at this speed, it will be faster for me to run. Anyway, how did my brother's funeral turn out?
We couldn't retrieve his body, and the funeral was done privately. Would you like to visit the mortuary?
I have no interest in the dead. I'm only interested in my brother's scraps.
Then where do you wish to go?
The answer is obviously a dungeon. I'll find him in a dungeon. Lousy hunters are sure to be found in dungeons.
How do you plan on finding them with the countless number of gates in Korea?
That's not a problem in the 21st century. Earrank Sung Jin Woo. It looks like he just entered a dungeon. The rules inside a dungeon and out in the world are different. You must already know. Whether I bury them or not, it's none of your business, Woo Jingchul.
Yes.
Where is this? This doesn't look like a dungeon.
The gate has disappeared as well.
I don't feel any suspicious. Was it a gate to simply transfer us into this world?
Is there something wrong with us?
What is this? It's an ambush. On the tree. It's them.
Ice elves?
Ice elves. At that distance, I can't sense them.
Those who haven't met them have used the term ice elves. But those who have faced them in battle have used a different term. Unlike a beautiful term like an elf, they have derived a different term from watching them mercilessly hunt down hunters. Yaki.
It's shut off tight. This is troubling. Wasn't this a C-rank gate?
You are correct, sir.
Did you call the Korean Hunter Guild?
Yes, but they are playing dumb and claiming it was definitely a C-rank gate.
Those bastards! Red gates only appear in higher-ranked gates. They're saying the magical energy coming from different world beyond this gate is just C-rank. There must have been an error. The gate in front of me is at least B rank. It might be A rank or higher if we are unlucky.
Should we measure the gate with our own magical energy sensor?
Magical energy will stop flowing out after the gate has turned red. So, it'll be pointless. At this current state, there is no way to figure out the ranking. How many of our members have entered?
12 people, sir.
And how many of them are highly ranked hunters?
There is an A-rank hunter, Kim Chul, designated as the captain, and 7 B-rank hunters.
1 A rank and 7 B rank.
Will the new recruits be fine?
The gate must be either B or A rank. I'll exclude the probability of an S rank that would put the entire country in a state of emergency. If it's a B rank, I will at least require 3 A rank hunters. But if it's an A rank, it'll at least require 1 S rank or 10 A rank hunters. Therefore, if the gate's rank is A, we should consider all of them as good as dead. If they are lucky, maybe 2 or 3 A or B rank hunters will return alive.
In fact, there are 2 other people inside that are not part of our guild.
And who are they?
One's a hunter that I've laid my eyes on recently.
A hunter that piqued Chief On's eyes?
That's right.
And the ranking of that hunter? A, or is it B? Then there's an S rank counter inside?
No, he's an E rank.
Their eyes are sharp. They managed to single out the 2 weakest hunters in the attack force. If this was 2 months ago, the arrow would have been aimed towards me. Oh. I'll kill you with my own hands.
I don't think they're welcoming us.
I am not sure how many of you guys have understood this situation yet, but we are inside of a red gate. We cannot return until all of us are dead or the dungeon opens.
A red gate?
Mister, what is Red Gate?
It is a special gate that connects us to another world. Once we step our foot inside, the gate closes off completely and nobody else can come and help. It's a place we cannot escape until the boss is killed or the dungeon opens on its own. In other words, we are stranded.
I'll introduce myself once again. I am the A-rank hunter, Kim Chol. Now that we know this is a red gate, I'll take responsibility for your survival. But I will not be premature and claim that all of you will be able to return back alive. We must wait countless months for the dungeon to open, and there's no guarantee that we'll survive. A red gate's rank is at least B. In a dangerous place like this, it'll be difficult to manage a large number of people. That's why I will form a separate team to clear the dungeon with me.
What?
If we stay here, we will either die from the cold or get ambushed. Even if no one wants to clear the dungeon with me, I will go alone. Who wishes to join me?
Let's go together.
I'll go as well.
They will have a higher chance of survival by sticking with an A-rank hunter.
Not you. And you. You as well. It's unfortunate, but I cannot bring anyone that's C rank or lower. 1 day spent in Red Gate is only an hour outside. In the worst situation, countless months can be passed before the boss is killed or the dungeon is opened. In a such situation, I cannot bring any dead weight with me.
We're a dead weight?
Don't be disappointed. If you guys manage to survive until we take down the boss, you can also return safely.
But still!
Excuse me? It's okay to switch sides for me, right?
As you wish. Switching sides instead of sticking with the A rank? Is it sympathy? Who is this woman? Since there's a vacant spot now, I'll take one more person over from that side.
Me, I'll go.
Kim Chol, that person, he didn't notice the arrow coming. You're not an E rank, right?
To gain Hunter Sung Jin-woo's trust, I kept this a secret, but I am sure he is someone who has reawakened.
Are you sure it's not just a speculation?
I wasn't able to get a definite answer. Well, it is, but...
Then the only person I can put my faith in is Kim Chol.
If the master met Hunter Sung Jin-woo himself, he would have understood.
Kim Chol shouldn't have any problems. Hunter Kim Chol's training results are very impressive. He won't fall behind the current White Tiger Guild's main attack force members in a contest of strength.
Thank goodness.
Kim Chol is an A rank. He is not someone that can be simply ignored even among the highly ranked hunters. With that person as the raid captain, he could command B rank hunters well enough to clear the dungeon. From the rumors that were whispered, an E rank hunter with a possibility of being reawakened. That's what you are saying, right? Our Kim Chol is far superior compared to such a hunter with no foundation.
We'll see who's right when they get out.
What happened here? I definitely heard it was a C rank gate. Did it turn out to be an A rank gate? Why is the precious master of the White Tigers Guild here?
Huang Dong-su?
That person is...
Huang Dong-su. Scavenger Guild's S-rank hunter Huang Dong-su.
Long time no see. Beck you know.
Why are you in Korea?
I stopped by to manage some business, but I didn't expect to see you here. Korea sure is small.
Just answer the question. Why is a man that should be in the United States back in Korea and doing a business in the White Tigers Guild's area?
White Tigers Guild's area. I'd like to ask something as well. Did that lousy hunter enter your White Tiger Guild? What were you thinking by recruiting him?
E rank? Who are you talking about?
I'm talking about that E-rank kid, Sung Jin-woo, who has entered the gate.
Sung Jin-woo? How does Huang Dong-su know him?
What? This is it a red gate?
Then let me ask you a question as well. How are you guys so calm for new recruits?
The first lesson we've been taught is anything can happen inside the dungeon. Especially Hunter Kim Chol has received special coaching. He's destined to join the White Tigers' main attack force.
We'll follow the path.
Then we'll enter the forest.
I wish you luck.
Same here.
So, are you not going to answer my question?
Well,
this man is at least A rank. No, maybe.
Idiots.
Huh?
Look over there.
That's...
They should have just patiently waited here. The forest is Ice Bear territory. Because of one inexperienced E-rank, all those innocent people are about to die.
Do you think that E-rank ever got some proper coaching?
No way, he's just an E-rank. Wait, that team has few C-rank and even a B-rank. Why did I assume he was their leader? Whatever, they'll all soon die. We'll be just by ourselves. Prepare for battle.
I've come all the way over here and he is stuck in a red gate. It sure is hard to take even a single glimpse at Sung Jin-woo's face.
Why are they all so keen about Sung Jin-woo?
As expected from the captain, an A-rank hunter truly is different compared to the rest.
He took down all those ice bears by himself. How reliable.
We are at a level where we can deal with multiple ice bears.
Excluding the organs, let's cut out the meat. We should secure the food supply.
We can survive a few days with these. The signs are looking good right from the get-go.
What nonsense. We cannot relax until we're able to get out of the forest. We're able to deal with them because of me. By this point, the others must have become the bear's meal.
Yes!
Wait, we cannot go any further.
Why?
Can't you see? The area is covered with Ice Bear's territory markings. This entire forest is Ice Bear territory. We must turn back now, before the monsters arrive.
So, you're saying this area is full of ice bears?
What? Did I say something wrong? Yes, so we should turn back.
That's why we are moving into the forest.
Huh? Did you not hear me? Do you want to die?
If this is an ice bear territory, we only have to worry about bears while in the forest. Ice bears are more reasonable than ice elves.
Ah! If there are a lot of ice bears in the area, That would mean there are no stronger predators here. Therefore, we won't encounter any stronger monsters. Why did I not think of that?
Anyways, aren't you called with that clothing? Inventory. Everyone put these on. It will be troubling if you all die from the cold before we face any monsters.
Spatial magic?
Isn't spatial magic limited to only 1 or 2 items? To be able to summon so many.
Just what is he?
Mister, who are you really?
Since I am the one who brought you here, it's my responsibility to protect you. However, don't ask me anything, the same applies to all of you. Don't ask me any questions and don't demand anything from me.
What is that?
Ice bear? What was it about having only worrying about the ice bear?
This is a highly ranked monster.
Entering the forest was definitely the wrong decision. I'll distract it while you all find an opening and... Ha! What are you doing?
I'll say this clearly. I'll be hunting monsters just by myself.
No matter how strong you are, that's still a highly ranked monster.
I can't waste the experience that's standing right in front of me. Title change. If I add the title effect to my current level, just with my bare hands.
Ice bear, in a single hit?
Just as I thought, since the standard is higher, the experience gained is different.
You, just who are you?
What kind of business do you have with Hunter Sung Jin Woo to come all the way to a dungeon entrance?
None of your business. It's just entertainment.
Whatever your objective may be, since this is a red gate, there is nothing else we can do. Past that gate, instead of a dungeon, it could be a desert over degrees Celsius, a jungle filled with poisonous vipers and insects, or an extremely cold snow area that could give you several frostbite. They have a higher chance of dying than returning back alive.
I would also like to see what's beyond here. I get to see something so rare while just passing by. But this is quite troublesome. I can't wait here until the dungeon opens.
Sung Jin Woo got lucky. If it's a red gate, even Huang Dong-Su can't do anything about it. No, if he is able to come back alive, he'll be truly lucky.
The bear meat is a bit tough, but it's quite tasty.
Would you like some more?
Thank you.
Does Gina really do nothing but study at home? They say she puts up dictionaries on the wall instead of wallpapers to memorize words while sleeping.
She is just like you guys. When she gets home, she likes to play, eat and sleep. At home, she is a sleepyhead who loves fried chicken.
Lies, and she's still able to get those grades.
Even I can't believe it. When we were younger, we used to visit the arcade together.
Miss Hunter Park Hee-jin, hasn't the number of ice bear ambushing has been decreasing?
That's because our captain has taken care of them.
Well, he did kill an ice bear with his bare hand.
Where are you going?
Since I ate, I should go exercise.
Exercising while inside a gate?
If I don't, there will be a penalty.
He sure is strange.
Phew. How bothersome. I can't leave behind the attack force and end up in the penalty zone. Well then. Since I've warmed up, it's time to go hunting. The numbers are roughly the same. Come out. You guys know it's your first mission, right? Go. Magician with powerful firepower, infantry with rapid regeneration. The strength of shadow soldiers is beyond my expectations. This unbelievable regeneration is almost comparable to immortality. It does consume a massive amount of mana though. The leader appears. Shadow soldiers are getting smashed in an instant and are no match. Mana has run out as well. Igris. Phew. I would have stood no chance if Igris had used his sword back then. At my current level, we're at an equal footing. No, is he above me? You've done well. Time to turn him into my shadow soldier as well. Arise. Good.
How long has it been?
About 3 hours.
It's already been 3 days inside. I wonder how many are still alive.
You should throw away any hope of a normal environment past the red gate. Skin burning under the harsh sunlight, being pestered endlessly by poisonous bugs, or skin rotting due to the severe cold. As such, the weak will die off first.
Oh God.
Even if they adapt to the environment, they must secure food next. They could attempt to feed on the monster's corpses, but the gate is too high level for low-tier hunters. C rank or lower hunters must all be dead by now.
Then Sung Jin-woo must also be dead. Did I just end up wasting my time in vain? No, wait. You're saying that Sung Jin-woo isn't part of the White Tigers Guild? Then how did he end in there?
He is my old acquaintance. He asked if he could take part in a C-rank raid, and I reluctantly introduced him here.
Chief An Sang-min is covering for Sung Jin-woo. Does that mean exposing him? Is that problematic? Not to mention that S-rank Hwang Dong-soo from overseas also knows about this E-rank existence.
Then there's nothing else I can do, is what you thought I'd say? For a long time have been talented in finding interesting situations, and I can feel something fishy here. Tell me the truth, what are you hiding?
Hwang Dong-soo, take your hand off my employee.
Are you ordering me? Someone who is playing leader in a backyard.
What?
No. If this continues, S-rank will end up facing each other.
No way. I can failed. There's no way. I'm someone who will be one of the White Tigers elite.
Save me, Captain.
I even received a special coaching to become an elite. But I failed? I cannot accept this. If only I had food. Lack of food shouldn't be my fault. No, it's my responsibility as the captain. I am the captain. Captain. Hayaki. Hayaki right after Yeti?
Captain.
And that's the end of this episode. If you want to watch more anime versus manhwa comparisons, please subscribe to our channel.